Hi everyone, welcome to the Tantric Aspirant. Today I'm here with Adriana Izboranu. She is one of my best friends. She lives with me and works with me. I think you know her from yesterday. Today I want to ask you, where did you start your spiritual journey consciously? I mean, were you always into spirituality?
Definitely, I was not always choosing consciously, and definitely not from the beginning. But if I would go directly from the beginning of the beginnings, everything started, of course, in the childhood. I was always attracted by something mysterious beyond all this appearance. And I had the luck to have a wonderful grandmother who was always reading me all kind of even religious stories, and I was very much interested in finding out more. But when I grew up, um, and I was around, let's say, 20 years old, I was having my life as a normal young person at that age, doing studies and having going to parties, enjoying life, wanting to have excursions, to have more diverse and fun and so on, to try all kind of intense experiences. But also behind all this, and also through the intense experiences that I had, something more and more profound started to reveal in me. I remember how I received my first book of spirituality, which was a book written by Jiddu Krishnamurti, and it was received from one of my best friends with whom I was sharing a lot of my revelations, because I was having a lot of insights regarding the life itself, and I wanted to discover more, and I was sharing with her. We were basically philosophing all the time when we were together.
You and your friend?
Me and my friend, and we were also partying together, so we were sharing the same world.
Yeah.
And it was really nice because she was always like very interested in this. Her mother was a psychologist, and she also had a profound nature, so we were very good in this. In this moment, when I started to read that book and I started to search for more spiritual authors or masters, I discovered Osho. And I remember my first book was like written by Osho, was regarding happiness. And I remember how I was reading that book and I was crying and laughing of happiness. It was so interesting for me to see all those truths that were like somehow hiding behind the everyday life.
Yeah.
And I was like, how I couldn't see that until then. And I was like, I was feeling blind and fooled in the same time. And it was this moment when I started to feel somehow rebellious against the system. And I was not feeling anymore the use for going the same, like normal, like all the people.
Yeah.
And I started to feel, no, my life needs to be different. My life needs to have another path. And I was like seeing, I remember having my first job and going in the breaks outside and looking at the birds and saying, yeah, look at this bird, she's free, she's made by the same creator as me, and how is this system going? And like I was having a lot of questions and trying to understand why this life is as it is. And then by reading these authors and deepening more, I remember I was going through some challenges, like emotional challenges regarding relationships with my beloved, and also in connection with my parents. And I was having a lot of problems inside of my heart. And I wanted so much to be balanced, to have something that doesn't give me any side effects, that puts me in a good line, makes me feel pure and clean. And I started very much to search for something.
For something that would offer that.
Yeah. And then I said, okay, I think yoga would be the best option for me.
Good intuition. For me, it took me a while. Yeah.
Yes, and then I started to search for a place, but still I wasn't yet decided where to go. And still I needed one more adventure that was taking me there. before going to start my yoga journey, I had a 3 months trip, let's say, an experience in Greece where
you told me, yes.
I mean, that is we should make another podcast, another
About the story of Greece.
yeah, another
Yeah,
video
okay,
about
definitely.
this.
We make the
story.
next one.
I discovered there more and more this desire to deepen to deepen spirituality and to understand, and I was like so curious about how many things this life could offer me, and like how many things I could discover through spirituality, and somehow life itself was bringing me people in front of me that were giving me like hints and symbols that was they were all taking me to start my spiritual path. And then when I came from Greece, I started directly to be on a spiritual path, to practice yoga, to be more close to yogis that are on this path of yoga and tantra both, and to understand this amazing treasure that can offer to so many people, and also offer to me a lifetime path.
I feel very much that when I started, I was a bit looking for a quick fix. I think nowadays people think about a bit about this, like they have this question, it starts this urge, but then you want like a weekend or a 1 week retreat or something that in a very fast way will get you enlightened. And then I ask you this question because I can see like your constancy and persistence. After so many years, you're still digging, so to speak, using a very down-to-earth expression. Like you're still deepening all the notions, aiming to experience in practice, going deeper and deeper into your real self and into your also your femininity. One of the reasons why I wanted to make this video with you is that I want to make more about this aspect of femininity that I'm gonna start to speak about on my YouTube channel. After so many years, you're still committed to it, to that self journey and also the community journey with everyone around you and projects and all that. So indeed, like you, I feel you started and you never looked back, and that's quite something for me to take as an example that I'm younger, let's say, on the journey. And I want to thank you very much for doing this with me and sharing. And I hope I can have you for the Greece story.
Sure.
we will wait for you. Yeah. And also for more about this femininity and this feminine qualities that I feel it's so important to speak about that. So thank you so much and stay tuned for more.
Bye.